What's up, guys? nethervvoid here with more DungeCraft Season 5, Episode 11. This is basically part 2 of the Big Reactors passive reactor build I did. And actually, I forgot to put I was recharging my armor, forgot to put it back on. So, today I'm going to be hooking up the reactor that I built and actually fixing it. It wasn't working properly. I'm going to hook it up to this huge capacitor bank. I actually added 4 more of these banks. I have 2 of them on my quarry that I actually have out there in the sand area. This thing's filling up quite quick, but it's going to fill up a lot faster when I get this reactor hooked up. So the way I'm going to turn this thing on and off, you can see I've got it all set up right here. The on and off switch is going to be right here. So I wanted to show you with Ender.io the redstone conduit choices you have. You have this insulated stuff and then the regular just redstone conduit. So what's interesting about the insulated stuff is when you flick the switch right here, that lever, the insulated or the non-insulated stuff will actually react to that, and the insulated will not. That's kind of a big deal for our build today. We're going to need a lot of this regular redstone conduit to hook up our switch all the way out to that reactor. So let's get working on that real quick. I've already dug the tunnel. I've already done a little bit of other work here. I'll show you in a minute what I did to fix the actual reactor. But let's hook up the switch and let's leave it off for now. We're going to need a bunch more of these redstone conduits, so as you can see I've got mod Ender.io here just to focus on only Ender.io. So I need to cook up a bunch of this redstone alloy, which is fairly easy, redstone and silicon, and luckily enough, add another sag mill, and I just generated tons of this silicon. So we're going to do 30 bars for now. That should get me a lot of this redstone conduit. Let's get that sucker in here. I think in alloy mode. We're going to put that here, and then this here. There we go. And then we're also going to need a whole bunch of this mid-level energy conduit, this enhanced energy conduit, because I think this reactor is going to put out 2,000 to 3,000 RF per tick, and so 5,000 should be good for us, which means we need to make a bunch of this energetic alloy, which is gold, glowstone, and redstone. So let's get a bunch of that hooked up right now. Let's get that set up. Probably don't need that many, because it makes 8 each. Right? Oh, does this make 8 as well? No, that makes 1 each, but I'm pretty sure... Oh no, it makes 1 each, but 3 of them make 8. So I'm just going to do... I don't know. It's not even going to use all that anyway. Let's do like that. I can always get more. I just don't want to overcook this stuff, because it's stuff I don't use all the time, you know what I mean? Alright, so we're going to let that stuff cook up, and then I will be back... Actually... No, yeah, I will be back when all the stuff cooks up because it takes a long time. Hold on a second. And we're back. So I'm not really sure how long this episode's going to be. I didn't really actually time anything or figure out that I have enough stuff. So this is looking like probably enough to get me to where I want to be. Actually might have a little bit too much of this redstone alloy, but I'll use it eventually. So let's go pop it up here where we have all our nifty, difty, handy-dandy crap. And we're going to want, let's see, some of this stuff, a bunch of this, probably... a stack. Actually, this might be the exact amount I need. And then energetic alloy. We might need more of this, actually. Yeah, I think we're going to need more, to be honest. We're still going to need this, because to hook up to this one piece I want to make, we're going to need that. Oh, I should make that. So, one thing I noticed is, in order to hook up to that reactor and to actually turn it on and off of the redstone signal, we need, let's go Big Reactors, Big Reactor. Oh, that didn't work. Big? Yeah, okay, that'll work. So, in order to hook up to it and actually toggle it with redstone, we need... Nope, that ain't it. Here it is, redstone, reactor redstone port. So, okay, that's not too bad. Let's make one of those guys, since we don't have one yet. Luckily, I messed with this in the test world, so I know how to make this. How to make it work, actually. Because it didn't perform how I thought it would. So, reactor redstone port. Good. Hello? Oh, we need more casings. Boom. And we gotta do this again, but let's just use any of these. It doesn't matter. So, there we go. And boom. We only need one of these. So, let's put it here. Okay, so we're pretty much good to go. We're gonna hook this guy up, then we're gonna hook a bunch of redstone, and then finally this enhanced energy conduit, which actually I didn't make the tunnel space for that, but it's going to be the same spot just right here, because again, Ender.io is awesome in that you can lay 2 pipes in the same hole. So whoa, that was a good one. That is what she said. Maybe if she's I don't know. I'm just not gonna go there, okay? Okay. Oh my god. Anyway, so let's go down here and start laying pipe again. That's what she said, and we will try to figure this sucker out. So here's my line of crap here, and actually let's put some more dirt in here. There we go, and let's just jump down because we have those cool boots. Let's go down here to our reactor. Okay, so the first thing to know is these are supposed to be reactor access ports, not reactor coolant ports, and that's why I didn't get this cool interface, okay? I did bring, I thought I brought, did I not bring any? I didn't. I didn't bring any fuel, so we're going to have to hook that up later. So let's run this guy, let's see. Cool, he's hooked up, you can see it says, hey, I'm hooked up. Let's just run him here, and I think I want to dig a hole to get over to this section here. But first, let's put this redstone port in. So let's pop this guy out, and we're going to put it right here. I was going to put it on the bottom, but you can't put anything on the bottom. It just will not connect. So we're going to put it there, and again, it formed the block again. If you look over here, we've got, you know, a reactor. So to hook to that, again, I need this insulated wire. But first, I need to configure this thing. I don't know what all this other stuff does. Basically, eject waste. Oh, I see what it does. When you can hook this thing up, so a redstone signal will eject waste, or a redstone signal will tell you the waste amount, or something like that. All we want to do is turn on reactor, turn it on and off. Set from signal. You can also do a pulse. So if you have like a clock or something, we're going to do set from signal, because right now it's going to be manual. We're going to hit commit, and that way, when I give it a redstone signal, it will turn it on and off. So let's pop one of these down, shift right click. Let's do some of that. We're going to run this thing down there, but first I want to get some more of this and diggy hole and make this thing happen right here. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Okay, let's just fill that back in. Alright, so what I like to do, I think it's to here, right? Is that it? Yes, sorta, not really. Ah, okay, we're one short here. There we go. There. So I'm kind of filling this thing up so you can't see any dirt. It just kind of looks like, it should look really cool. So you know what we're going to need to do? This is going to have to come out too. I want it to look like it's all concrete down here. So that should do it. And we're going to fill that in. How are we going to get out of here? Probably over here, I guess. There we go. Okay, so we're also going to need the concrete here. Well, concrete look and feel anyway. So like that. Looking sweet. And here as well. And it's getting dark. That sucks. We might run out of this stuff. There we go. Okay, this should do it. So let's run that power line. Down here. We're going to need more of this stuff. Pretty sure. And we're going to go this way. I think we don't... Actually, we don't need to do this. Let's just do this. Because, we're going to be good to go as far as... We will not need any space to get out of here like this. Because we're going to be, we're going to be jumping up that hole that we created. So we don't care about this. So we're going to put... let's see. It's going to go here and there. Right? And then we're going to run this redstone down. And you're going to see how these run together, which is really cool. Oops. I'll deal with that later. Okay, so run that sucker down. Let's make sure we run this. Alright. And boom. Now watch this. See? It runs together, isn't that neat? Watch. It should separate itself. Yeah, there we go. See, now it's separated, but it's still running in the same hole. That's what she said. Alright. We don't need this one. Let's do that. Okay, because we just need to do that. They won't even be able to tell. Might be able to tell that one, though. There we go. Okay, so now we're just going to keep running this line here. Oops, nope, that's not it. This is going to take a while. Okay, and like so. Alright, let's just run this whole thing. Well, we can't. Man, sucks! We should be able to do that. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So, probably want to lay the power one first, it looks like. Anyway, I'm going to be back. I'm just going to bring this all the way up to the top there. You've seen how it works, and we will be back. I'll be back in a second when this thing's all hooked up and everything. Okay, I've got a couple things to show you, actually. I thought it's only been about 10 minutes into the video, so we got a long ways to go, but there's actually a couple more things I want to make. So before I do the rest of this, as you can see, I'm almost done. There's one thing I wanted to show you where right here you can see I put another power line in and it connects to the other one. I don't want that to happen because I don't want the power running through here. I'm about to pick these up anyway, but if you didn't want these to connect, you just take your wrench and just hit this guy right there. Bam. So that's pretty cool. So let's put one more. Again, we're going to have to do that. Let's run this as well. Let's see. There we go. And then we're going to hit this again with the wrench to get it to disconnect. So we're all set up here. And there's one more thing I wanted to do that I'm going to have to do to put a facade here. I was going to use a BuildCraft facade, but it's not going to work. So I'm going to use one from Ender Arrow, which is actually better anyway. I'm going to show you in a minute. But let's pick all these up since we don't need them any longer because I'm about to use them for something else. Okay, let's pick this up. We don't need that. We also can pick this one up. We actually don't need... Actually... Oh, yeah. Wait, why would the power... The power doesn't need to run right there. Only the redstone does. The power needs to run right here. There we go. So it also doesn't need to be here, does it? Okay. So let's connect that sucker. There we go. We're connected to the banks here. Let's fill this in. Okay, we're looking good here. Okay, maybe we should do that. There we go. Okay, so we're going to need something there, and I think here we can just cover this up. So let's do that. Boom. We're good. I'll put that thing in a second when I'm ready to go. So, this new thing I'm going to show you is going to require a machine. I'm really hoping we have enough of these extra power conduits. We might have to make more. Well, if we do that, we're going to need to make more. We probably will be okay, actually. So let's run that. There we go. And let's put the floor back in, this nice, awesome floor I worked on off camera. So looking really cool. I didn't really like the floor the way it was. It seemed too boring, really. And now it actually looks really sweet. So there, and then... there. Okay, so this new item, this new machine's going to go right there. I think there should be enough space. If it's not, I'll just rearrange this room. We're starting to run out of spots to put machines. This next machine I want to make is called, and this will actually do facades for us, it's called a painting machine. So it's a diamond? Holy crap. Basic capacitor, tin, and nether quartz. Diamond. Jeez, why does it need a diamond? It's good, but that good? Not really. We're filling up with crap over here. Well, we don't need these. I was trying to use facades here. Or the BuildCraft facades. We don't need those. We don't need that. We don't need, I don't know, some of this other crap, probably. Reactor glass, well, we'll keep that. Let's just put it in here. Okay. So, what were we doing? Oh, right. We're making the painting machine. So how's that go again? Oh, a basic capacitor? Yeah, I can do that. Let's get one of these guys. A basic capacitor. We can't. Why? We don't have enough. Okay. We need more of these. More of these gold nuggets. Basic. Okay, basic. And we're going to need some tin, which we already have. I just ran over my mic. Sorry about that. We need a diamond. And we need nether quartz. Okay. Let's build this thing real quick. Like so, tin like this, and then a diamond, and some of these dudes makes us a painting machine. Pretty cool. So we're going to hook this up. I'm not sure we're going to need to boost it with anything, but we might as well. I mean, we have the stuff, right? So let's just boost it like we always do, and we need 2 of these. Because I just like stuff to produce quickly, so I don't have to wait around. Alright, so the way this works is you put the block you want to paint to right here, and you put an actual facade piece, which is called a conduit facade, in this other slot, and it makes the conduit, it paints that onto the facade. Okay, so that's just a bunch of conduit binder. Let's go do that. We might be running out of this soonish. It's not too bad, really. This stuff's really easy to make, so let's just make 1 for now. We don't need a ton of these right now. So I put it in here. It's gonna paint it, and obviously you don't lose your paver. So you've got a facade. Now let's go outside and put it in there, and I'll show you what I'm talking about here. It should go right over these two, and or this one. There you go. You can't even see it. So I wonder what it looks like when you smash it. Do you get it back? Yeah, you do. Sweet. It's cool. Okay, so now what we need to do... Oh, and if you... Oh, that's cool. You can see through it, so you can put more conduits there. That is cool. That is really cool. So now what I want to do is take some fuel over there. Remember, yellowite's the fuel for this thing, and actually we don't want to take it out of there. And let's take a stack over there so that we can actually get this thing to run. And what I'm going to do is I'm not going to turn it on. I'm going to put it in there, and then I'm going to hit... This is how we're going to know it's working. I'm going to hit that lever, and it should turn on and send the energy all the way up into my banks. So, okay. And this looks pretty sweet. Let's fill this in a little bit. We actually didn't finish this part. That looks cool. That looks neat. And that doesn't look that great. We could make that look better. There we go. Okay, there we go. And I think we might need to do this. There we go. So let's pick this guy up. We should be good now. Okay, so now we just need to put fuel in, which is right here. Let's put a whole stack. Boom. So it just sucked a whole bunch of fuel in. You can't... There it is. You can see it in the yellowite fuel rod right there. It's going to start consuming that fuel. And why is it not connected anymore? You should be connecting. Why is it not connecting? Let's put another one on there. There. Okay. In, out, redstone color signal. Okay. And you can see it's off. So let's leave it that way. What we're going to do is turn it on, and we'll come back down here and check it out. I haven't messed with the control rod. I think I put it to 100%, which means it should run full blast. And I'll show you what I'm talking about in a minute if you didn't watch the other video. So we're back in here. We should be able to flip this. Okay, let's look at what we're running at here. And nothing's coming in. 8.7 million, nothing's coming in. Now this should turn the whole thing on and should start just pouring in. And it didn't pour in, which means we could have a break in the line somewhere. That's not good. Let's go look. I wonder if it's not input out. Well, yeah, it is, because the other ones were hooked up. So let's go check out why it's not working. It should be... Well, first let's check the redstone signaling here. Let's see if it's getting a redstone signal. It is, see? It's getting a signal. It might be that the redstone signal won't travel that far. It could be that. We might need repeaters. Start running, dude. Jeez, don't you know we're on camera? Yeah, we're running out of time, actually. This is odd. Nope, there's the redstone signal, and it's not connected here either. Well, let's take that off and put it back on. It should connect now. And set from signal is good. Shift right click, and there we go. Now it's working. And it's not really doing anything. Why? Activate reactor, okay. Auto eject. Oh, because the control rod's all the way in. Let's go take that out. Probably means it won't work at all. So we're going to set it to 0. That should give us full bore here, I think, anyway. Yeah, there we go. Now we're getting a bunch. So we're getting lots of power. There's the consumption rate, 0.084 millibuckets per tick. That's not very much. It should take a while to go through that. So we're getting like 1.5 or 1,500 flux per tick. That's good. And as you can see, it's not building up in here. It's not building up in the buffer. That means the power line we put down is plenty, which we know it does because it can take up to 5K per tick. So we've got plenty of room in there, even if we expand it. When we expand it, we might need to add the actual larger line in there. But this thing should be filling up like gangbusters now. Yeah, look how fast it's coming in. We've already put over 1 million in here. But this will also, since we added, this has 6 banks, it will take up to 6K input here, output and input. And remember, we're only doing 1.5, so this is plenty throughput. But this is a lot faster than our previous system. And that's why right now it's manual. I don't really need to... It's filling up so fast that I can just turn it on and off. It's not a big deal. And also, I don't need to sleep anymore because I'm not reliant on those photovoltaic cells. So that's pretty sweet. All right, let's hurry this up here. And that's pretty much going to do it. I really wanted to see how long it would take to actually burn through the yellorium ingots. What was I going to put in here? Oh, these. Well, these really should go over here. Building materials, right? They're a tool. Actually, the tools are going here. We're really filling up in this area here. So, yeah, we're good to go. So this thing is really filling up fast. Again, now we're not really reliant on the day-night cycle. Let's sleep just so I don't get jumped. And let's go back back to our reactor and check it out. Now remember, it took in, I want to say 12 ingots. It went from 64 to 52 because each one of those Yellorium rod blocks that we put in there can hold up to 4 ingots or 4 buckets. Each one of those ingots makes a bucket. So we're going to see how much it's gone through already in the little bit of time we've had it running. It shouldn't be a lot, if any. Yeah, it hasn't even gone through 1 yet. So see, 1.8% depleted. It's hardly any. Fuel rods 1, yeah, max capacity 12 buckets. Fuel, it's barely running out. So this is going to be a great system for us. Also, this will export, so you'll see these waste bars will start filling up here. I can't remember what they're called, but that's used for the active reactor, actively cooled. That puts off a lot more energy, and really don't need to worry about that for now, because I don't have anything that's going to require that much power. But this is also going to allow me to run quarries a lot faster. This is a really cool system. I'm really excited about these big reactors. They're pretty sweet. Let's pop that here, just so we have those in case we need them. And we're pretty much done here. Probably need to work on this road in other areas. I want to get this road all over the place. I really want to get those thaumium? Yeah, no, thaumium? Yeah, thaumium traveling blocks. They're really cool. I checked them out on the test server. But for now, I want to build a road first, and then I'll put those in. I think I only need to put them like 1 every 4 or 8 blocks or something like that, so it won't be as bad as I thought. Yeah, look, we're already at 14 million. We started at 8, right? I mean, this thing is jamming. We're never going to consume that much power. Now, with our processing system, we might consume a lot of power pretty quickly. In fact, I know we will. So we're either going to have to bump that up or set it to some kind of automated system so it'll turn on when the bank has some room in it. So anyway, that's going to do it for this episode. Let me know what you think about the finalization of this passive cooled reactor. I think it's pretty awesome. And this is nethervvoid saying see you later, guys. Stay frosty.